come with me to do makeup, I guess. Okay, so my first step is always prep the hair obviously, and I'm gonna go in with this moisturizer. It's not a good moisturizer, but it is a good first step in, I guess, my base, because the reason it's not a good moisturizer is because it just sits on the face until it's really kind of just wiped off, but when it sits on the face it actually creates this really nice like glowy skin, I guess. My first step. Next step for me is usually pot concealing. So I take my NARS, which I really didn't want to like because it's pricey, but unfortunately I did like it. So I take that on a brush and put that over any problem areas, which right now I have a few of, the most obvious being on my forehead. Looks a little crazy. I let that dry for a few seconds, usually while I'm getting other products, so that it can really set in there. Up here, the foundation. So lately I've been using this one. I've only used this like 3 times and I'm already down to here, but it is a good foundation. It doesn't have a lot of coverage, and yeah, like you use a lot of it to, yeah. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Okay, but it is very glowy, very dewy. I think it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I've never tried that one before because I'm too broke. So, but yeah, this is pretty good. So now that I am glowing, I'm gonna go back in with the NARS, and for my under eyes I'm actually not gonna take the brush. I'm just gonna get my beauty blender and I'm gonna put it straight into the pot and kind of twist, and that picks up a lot of product and it actually distributes it quite cleanly because I still need it. I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit over my problem areas. I don't know why we call them problem areas. Acne is so normal and literally everyone goes through it. It's not a problem. Like, if you want to spot your acne, spot your acne. It's just areas that I want covered. Now, usually I would take my powder puff with my Fit Me Loose, but I am running really low. I might be able to use it. So I just take my powder puff and go directly under the eyes. I don't bake because I feel like that just makes me look too cakey and too creasy, if that's a word. So after that I just wipe. Okay. Next up, what I do is liquid blush. I take my She Glam in Love Cake. I love this and I do think it matches my skin tone very well, but the people that go straight in dots on their face with this scare me, because I have tried that and my god, I look like a clown. So I take it on my hand and rub it around a bit to sheer it out. And I take this brush and I just dab into that. And I always start sort of next to my eye and take it down. Also, I did just go on twice with concealer on the bridge of my nose just to make it pink again. Makeup makes sense. So I just take an angled brush, which is also the same type of brush that I use for my blush. Just a different one, because again, with the people that use the same things for each step scare me. Like, it always ends up beautiful. I love it, but it scares me because I'm like, how is it not cross-contaminating? Anyway, I like go straight up to the blush. Just making sure it looks good. The heating pan. I don't like to contour too far down or bronze too far down. I've been doing makeup since I was 13 and I am less than 2 months away from being 17. And I still have so much to learn, but I guess that's what this journey is about. But yeah, I don't like to do too far down because I have done that in the past and then I look like an idiot. And then I usually go in for nose contour. I unfortunately was not blessed like both of my sisters with the perfect button nose. I didn't get a bad nose, but I do want it to be a little more buttony. So I go in with this type of brush. It doesn't say, but this is from BH Cosmetics. A little silly, but I go back in with my pot concealer and just when I have like longer nails or acrylics on, I'll take the brush, but and then I just leave it like that. And I'll literally blend the whole thing out. Now lately I have been lying to everybody, and I have been doing, if I can find it, fake freckles. Yes, again, something that my parents decided to skip out on only me. They didn't give me freckles, so I have to pretend that I have them. So I take this Tiny Tip Precise Brow Pen by Essence, which love the brand, and just on my middle finger dot them a few times, and then so natural. That's fine, we'll get that out. Okay, I think it's time I put the pen down. Wait. And fix up this situation because this side looks great. This side, not so much. Yeah, so I'm going to go fix this and change my AirPod and I'll be back. Okay, I think it's better. Lie to me if it's not. So next I go in with a powder blush just to sort of set this in. And I always sort of switch up the colors that I use because I have this palette. And from being like $12 from Kmart, it's actually super good. So yeah, obviously my favorite color is that one, but lately, I don't know, I've been experimenting with them, and I think today I kind of want to go in with those two shades. I always sort of mix them when I'm not using that bottom one. sometimes it's good to look a little clownish. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'll be back. Okay. Looking a little less sunburnt. Good enough. Again, I'm not going out anywhere. And you know, I really want this to be a raw, honest channel. So I'm gonna share my F-ups. Next I go in with the Sophie X palette. My parents only got me this because it said Sophie, obviously my name, but it's honestly such a good palette. Obviously my two favorite shades are those ones. That one fell out completely, but it was for a darker skin tone for me than me, so I was quite lucky there. So I like to take my damp beauty blender, this side of it, and dip it into the sort of golden pan. But when you put it with the damp beauty blender, it can be quite natural, and it just sort of looks almost wet. Like, I love it. Yeah, so that's my base makeup. The basics of that. Let's get into eyes, shall we? So I tend to go with my beauty blender that has like some excess concealer on it, and I just take that over my eyes. So my favorite palettes have to be the Nikki Tutorials Beauty Bay one. It like gorgeous. My favorite things in here are probably the shimmers, but even the mattes, they're really good. I don't know what I want to do. So I'm gonna go figure out a plan and I'll be back. I have a plan. I'm thinking just a smoky liner, like a sort of naturally, is that a natural-ish crease, with a smoky liner and then a pop of color somewhere in there, but we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna take my Morphe doesn't have a number on it brush, and I'm thinking my Jaclyn Hill Perfectionist shade. Yeah, just in the crease. I like to give it a bit of a sharper edge because it does complement my eye shape quite well. I have like a almond eye shape with hooded eyes, so I've obviously learnt how to like all the best tricks for my shape, which at the start was not easy because before I learnt anything about it, I was just going off of makeup tutorials, what I saw my sisters do. Like, I didn't know anything about me or my eye shape until I really just, instead of following anyone else, I picked up a palette and I just started playing one day, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't work, seeing what I liked, what I didn't like, what technically did work but didn't make me feel comfortable, what technically I shouldn't have done because of my eye shape but did make me feel confident. Yeah, that's what I love about makeup. It's about expressing yourself, and there is no rules. There's guidelines to help you figure out what you want, but there's no rules to it, which I love. Alright, now that that's pretty much blended out, I think I'm gonna go in with a dark brown shade. I might actually go in with Lisa Campbell. I think with this, which again doesn't have a name, I don't even really know the brand. This one, it's like a flat fluffy brush. I might not go straight in with the Lisa Campbell. I'm gonna sort of go shade by shade. So I'm actually gonna take Rose Schneider, the top Rose Schneider one, just to shape or map out the shape. That good enough. I'm gonna take this with the Lisa Campbell shade that I showed before. But yes, like I was saying, I've changed a lot. Ooh, I like that. Let's see if I can recreate it. I'm gonna get my other brush and like sort of fluff off whatever extras on there, and I'm gonna go in and blend. I'll be back because I think the battery is about to die, and also I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna bring this down to my lower lash. Ooh, okay, I feel like once I blend that, that's gonna look a lot better. Okay. It looks a little scarier, but there's a vision. It's something. I have a vision. I want to add in a shimmer to my inner corner that is the same color as the pop of color. So I'm thinking of doing like my favorite shimmer of all time is Pride in the Nikki Tutorials palette. Oh no. It's still okay. Oh, why did that happen? Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to super glue that back in. But until then, yeah, Pride, because it's like a multi-chrome and it's gorgeous. I could also do All In, because that's another gorgeous multi-chrome, but I think I'm gonna do Pride. Yeah. So I'm gonna smoke into the bottom lash line now, a nice pink shade. I actually think I'm gonna go in with my blush palette, and I think I'm gonna take this color. Oh, which one? Actually, I might take this color. And lashes always fix everything, so I'm hoping if there's any problems that will also fix this. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This fluffy brush is my favorite of all time to do shimmers with. It picks it up, like them up so well. And yeah, but last time I did a shimmer with it, the shimmer was green. So I'm just gonna wipe some of that off and hope for the best. And yeah, I feel like these go on way better with brushes than they do with like fingers. And also, I don't feel like I'm pricking my eye when I put it on. Like, that never ceases to blow me away. Like, just give it a moment. Like, it's so gorgeous. I love Nikki tutorials. I think I'm gonna take this again and I'm gonna go just in the inner corners, like the tiniest bit of black to really set it in there and give off that eyeliner look, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner now, so hopefully it can like connect all of it. Also, this eyeliner is old. It's from Flower. Let's hope I don't get a star infection. I haven't yet. Alright, next I'm gonna go in with mascara. And lately I've actually been using two types. I have been using the Maybelline New York Full and Soft. This is my everyday makeup. This is my everyday mascara. It is amazing. It is the only mascara I have ever found that keeps my lashes up all day. Like every other one I will put on and it'll be I'll curl it with my lash curler and then I'll put the mascara on and it'll be curly for like 2 minutes and then it'll drop. This keeps it up all day. I absolutely love this mascara with a passion. But to bring like extra volume and extra length, lately I've been adding the Essence Lash Princess. Like elevated, actually. It looks kind of my favorite lip liner of all time, and my sister's and my mum's apparently, because they always steal this, is the so used like everything's wiped off of it, the Lasting Pencil lip liner from I think Romeo, but Romeo London. It has seen things, but I'm gonna put that on my lips. And that's all. No. I think I've made that joke like a few times. I should probably stop. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, unless I just use this, go in with my NYX liquid, I'm not even gonna attempt to say that, in LSCL07. And then I'm gonna go in with this more pinky, technically a gloss, but it has like a lot of pigment. Australis Luxe Lips in Eiffel Tower, that's funny. And I'm gonna go in the center of the lips. I've tried filming an outro twice now and the camera has stopped and died in those 2 times, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting me, even if it's just family or friends. Either way, I appreciate it. I love any of you who are watching, even if you're a stranger, and I really hope to get my message and my love of makeup out there, and find my people who share it. So thank you, and I will see you soon. Don't worry, it won't be in the next 4 years, it won't be 4 years from now, but hopefully a few weeks. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it's not 30 minutes long again. So yeah, bye.